Why?
Good bloody piece. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
That man you were talking to before was talking about his pay?
Ah, so that's what this is all about. Well, I hate to disappoint, but I haven't exactly had the best of luck with sellswords. If it's a job you're looking for, look somewhere else. Him? Oh, just another disappointment, I guess. Why?
I can do the other ones, so no particular reason. I just want to help.
Well, you just don't see a lot of helpfulness these days. Especially when there's nothing to be gained in return. Especially to a tramp.
A tramp?
Never mind. I don't want to be the self-pitying Eterna. This country is way better than Nehrim or Erizil.
Look, just tell me what this is about. Then we can see.
How's this? Before we go any further, you have a seat, and we play a couple of rounds of the Battle for Treyamar. I'll think over your offer in the meantime, and we'll let you know of my decision afterwards. What do you think?
Right on.
Well then, innkeep, 2 mugs of ale, please. Are you dealing?
Sure. Yeah, sure. I forget how to play, but what? Sure. Congratulations. Your team beats Esme's alliance. You won 157 pennies. Cool.
Not bad. Come on, another round. We're not done yet.
Then why did it leave that area? Why is it so much lower this time? $14. Yeah, I will. Only 3. Oh, she's already bet me without having to roll. I'm still up all overall.
Draw. Well, this is unusual. Ah, that was fun. Can't remember the last time I've played. So, regarding your offer, does it still stand? I've thought on it, and I'd actually be glad for all the help I can get.
My offer stands. What do you need?
Well, I'm looking for someone. But let's talk at my camp, shall we? Elrond needs fodder, and he's been alone out there for way too long now.
Elrond?
My Leorin.
You have a camp nearby?
Yeah, something like that. Come, follow me.
Okay. I'll come back to this place.
cold. I'm never gonna get used to. Here we are. And yeah, this is where I live. Why don't you start a fire while I take care of Elron?
That must be Elron.
Thank you. So, I'll try to make this short. I'm here on Enderal because I'm looking for someone who left my life a while ago. My... how do they put it in these parts? My companion. Former companion, that is. Tara.
How long have you been in Enderal?
About a moon's turn now. I came with a trade ship from Kylay.
Interesting. I'm also an outsider. I'm from Nerim.
Nehrim. Oh my. I understand why you fled then. But yeah, now that you mentioned it, you do have a slight accent.
I see. And what makes you think that she's here on Enderal?
A letter I received a while ago. Back then I was still with my clan, near Unil Yar. It came by Myrid courier, which was more than unusual. Just like myself, Tara was a minstrel. And, as you might know, money is always sparse among our kind.
Your clan?
Minstrel groups, bards, acrobats, magicians, you name it.
I'm guessing that letter was from Tara. What did it say?
You guess right. She said that she was planning to do something. Something extremely stupid.
Ooh. You'll need to be a bit more specific than that. What was it that she wanted to do?
Alright. I think I need to go back a little. You know, Tara has always been somewhat complicated. Introverted. Wary of others. If you didn't know her, you'd have been inclined to think that she was arrogant.
And yet you fell in love with her.
Yeah, I did. Probably because I saw right away that her demeanor was a form of self-protection more than anything. Buried under that shell of ice was an extremely kind, vulnerable, and caring person. Anyway, what I'm getting at is that Tara has always had difficulty being happy. She had been through a lot, and it had broken her in some way. Every now and then, this black fog would come over her. Sometimes it was bearable. Sometimes it was so bad that she refused to leave her tent all day long.
What had she been through?
Doesn't matter.
And I'm guessing her gloom was one of the reasons you separated?
One of the reasons, yeah. But there was something else that happened about 2 years ago. We had just finished a performance at a festival, and I had lost Tara in the crowd. When I found her again, she had this look on her face, as though the seven Lightborn had just revealed themselves to her. She was hypnotized.
What happened?
Well, in that crowd, she had met a woman. She had worn a mask, like the other guests at the ball, and according to Tara, she had approached her right after our performance. How should I put it? She had told her that she had a solution for Tara's problem. For the Black Fog.
Did she describe that woman? What did she look like?
According to Tara, she wore a white robe and a veil. Or was it gray? I'm not sure, it's been so long.
A solution for her problem?
Yeah. I quickly forgot about the whole thing and I thought Tara had too. But the letter proved me wrong. Her encounter with that woman, it had never let go of her. Never.
Ah. So that's why she came to Enderal, to follow the woman's trail?
Yeah. And some of the things she said in that letter, they scared me. Because they sounded so final. I don't know. It's probably madness that I'm even here. I mean, she's a grown woman, and we're not even companions anymore. But still, when I read those lines, everything inside me froze. As though I was watching her walk towards an abyss, and wasn't able to stop her.
Do you have that letter with you? I'd like to look at it. Take a look.
Take a look? I don't know where I put it. I'm sorry. Maybe later.
I think I might have met that veiled woman Tara was talking about.
What? When? How?
We came to Enderal on a stowaways. The veiled woman was on that ship too, and gave us away to the captain. It cost my friend his life.
By the name of the sun. I'm so sorry. Well, who is she then? Do you have any idea?
Whatever she is involved in something far bigger than ourselves.
Something bigger, huh? I'm guessing you're talking about this red madness, aren't you? Either way, I suppose the big questions will have to wait. First, we need to find Tara.
Why did you break up?
That's complicated. I'd rather not talk about it.
Do you have any leads?
Just one. And according to that mercenary I talked to in the tavern, it's leading nowhere. Even though I can't help but feel as though he was sloppy.
Before we take this any further, how much are you paying me?
What? Oh, right.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that,
but...
but...
250 pennies. Once you've found something, we can go on. If I manage to find Tara, I can even give you a gem. That should compensate you for your efforts.
I shouldn't have said that one, but it's too late now. Tell me about this lead. I'd look into it.
Alright. My only clue so far is the name of the ship on which Tara set over from Kyle. The Morning Dew. It was a trade vessel whose crew was mad enough to sail the Red Sea despite the wars. When I came here, the Morning Dew had just set sail again, but I wasn't able to find anyone with information on Tara's whereabouts.
The Mountain Dew? That's the name of the ship I arrived on.
Really? Then, did you see Tara? A young Eterna. Black hair, blue eyes?
I'm afraid not. If the Morning Dew set sail again, how is it still a lead?
Well, according to the mercenary, the ship ran aground up north. If that's true, and if we get lucky, we might be able to find something in the captain's chambers that could help us. A logbook, a list of passengers, something like that. Here, this is where the ship ran aground, apparently.
Fair enough. I'll go there and see what I can find.
Thank you. I appreciate it. How about a sip of spiced wine before you leave? Eterna specialty.
Sure.
All right. One moment.
Find the wreck of the Mountain Dew. Search for hints. I haven't finished in the tavern though.
Farewell.
Still
Eager
got people to
explore,
talk to.
aren't you? Take your time. I can use a break anyway.
Huh? What do you want?
Just someone to talk to.
Please, sit down.
No, I don't want to have another game.
What do you want?
She thought she'd soon be in his arms again. He told her,
An outlander. Isn't this nice?
less promise instant her once
Everything was better in the old days.
shines right into the seas we shall
Walk blessed. Safe travels.
there marched on
We just got a new delivery of ale. Anyone?
teardrop. We're running from
No one else will talk to me.
My sir. What the heck is with that machine on the Sun Temple? I tell you, under the Truchessa's rules, such things wouldn't have happened. Nearames, aren't you? What a pleasure.
Never walked back on the road from the aged man's abode.
He'll find his way to me.
Sorry. I know. I can't sing.
Ooh, four difficulty. I don't know if I can do 4 yet. All the way up there as well. Might give it a try. Let your spa catch up to me. Ooh. What's all
And
this?
that's it. The Crystal Forest. Beautiful, isn't it? The temple should just be a few miles up the hill.
Commander Aaron called the temple the Living Temple. Why is that?
Oh, it's an old legend. Apparently this temple has some kind of consciousness, so to speak. That's also the reason for the weird vegetation around here.
I see. Then let's get going.
Yep.
Yep. What's that? Collapsed tower. That area looks dangerous. I am still heading the right way here. No. I need to turn there. What's that one? That one straight ahead is the boat. So that's the one I need to go to. Whoa. Hey there, Prime Value Yaochi. Oh. I don't have that type of thing. The YT command, YouTube command is for my YouTube channel. For what I've got on my channel. And I don't have any of that game. I don't know why the command didn't work either. Let me just quickly check. It is turned on. It could be that the bot's not working. Okay. I'm sure I had unbanned. I accidentally banned the bot last week, and because of that, it may not have unbanned it properly when I said unban. So I'll have a look at that when I get a chance. That could be why it's not posting in chat. Other things too then. Where are you, Jaspar? No! I wasn't exploring. I was waiting for you. I came into a fight. Needed you. So that's the way I need to go. Missed ya. Oh, that was close. So my YouTube channel, my YouTube channel is JonesyStreamsGames. Or you should be able to find my playthroughs by putting Jonesy plays and whatever game I have played. One of the games I've played. I guess I'll go with the cheese wheel. I just noticed you wanted the soundtrack. No, I don't do music from YouTube. The music you're hearing is all in-game. Really getting there. Not easy to get there though. Oh. Oh. Didn't realize you were there. Lucky you didn't get angered.
Well, well, that was quicker than expected. Did you find the gem?
I did.
Show me. Well, I'll be damned, that's the one. Then I suppose it's time for me to tell you some things about the temple. Maybe you've already heard the Enderalian legend about this place. It's said that this temple is alive, and that the entire forest is some kind of sensory organ of it. Heareth his whispers, sung from the trees, dreadeth his gaze, blah blah blah, you get the idea. Though most folk legends are superstitious nonsense, this one has a true core. The temple does indeed have a consciousness of some sort. That has, however, less to do with some suicidal lover's tragic fates, but with a Pyrian defense mechanism. The Stone Heart.
So this stone heart makes the temple, what, come alive? How does that work?
It works because the Pyrians found a way to conjoin something immaterial with a human soul. That doesn't need to be a building like it is here. It can also be a sword or an amulet. The Bound Ones, as those whose consciousness was transferred were called, suffered atrocious pain during the ritual, but when it worked, they practically achieved immortality.
Well, that's consoling.
It's a terrible fate, yes, but we all know that with the right religious blathering, humans can be convinced to do just about anything.
Yeah.
However, don't get the wrong idea. These bindings were unusual. Not every Pyrian had a relative living in his frying pan, so to speak. Only a very few Arcanists, mainly those of the Ishian caste, were able to perform them. In other words, bound places or objects were extremely rare. This temple is one of them.
So in other words, there's a Pyrian consciousness resting in that temple.
I doubt that it's resting. Witnessing the downfall of one's own civilization, and since then being forced to hang around in an extinct world, hardly has a positive effect on one's sanity. But we'll see. Go ahead, put the gem in the socket over there.
I think I will do that next week. Oh, no, not next week, tomorrow night.